Ciao da Venezia.
Hey everyone, my name's Nick and I'm currently traveling around the world. In this video, I'm heading to Venice in Italy, also known as the City of Romance. Venice is one of those places you just have to go. But don't build it up in your head. It's extremely easy to romanticize, and given the right conditions, it can be an exceedingly gorgeous city. I'm sure you can picture floating down a canal, past an ancient church at dusk, whilst a well-dressed Italian man plays acoustic music on a mandolin. This would be extremely romantic. However, the reality is you're more likely to be bumping into a dozen other gondolas, whilst a bunch of tourists take pictures of you from a nearby bridge. So smile, as you may end up on some idiot's web series. I'm not saying the city isn't without its merits. I loved getting lost in the maze of buildings and stumbling across random churches. Yet somehow I always ended up in the main square. I would recommend getting up early to see the city, as it's an extremely hot tourist destination with over 15 million people visiting every year. You absolutely have to get Del Moro's. This is fresh takeaway pasta, and it's done in the style of getting froyo, where you pick your pasta, toppings and sauce. Although don't sit on the bridge just outside the store, or you'll be quickly moved along by the local authorities. It's a good idea to book your accommodation near the main canal, as with over 400 bridges, the further you go into the city, the more of the 150 canals you will have to carry your luggage over. For the truly lazy, look into the docking stations for the water taxi, and make your plans from there. Some final thoughts on Venice. This is a beautiful city, but it's quite dirty. There are a ton of pigeons and a lot of tourists walking the streets, so it's not surprising, but it is worth noting. It may seem trivial, but there seems to be a lack of public restrooms. Personally, I just ducked into a busy restaurant when I needed to go, but this isn't really a viable solution. Every year, the city sinks by about 2 millimeters into the ocean. I don't really have a comment on this, I just thought it was interesting. And lastly, once again, Venice is a city that should be on any traveller's bucket list. It's a lot more accessible than it once was, and you can do the entire city in a weekend. So thanks for watching everyone. In my next video, I'm heading to Florence, the birthplace of Leonardo da Vinci. Possibly the second most famous Leonardo. So don't forget to subscribe to see that, and if you enjoyed this video, you may enjoy these other ones.